And so, yeah, I just make these. I'm gonna start spinning one up.
You make them?
Yeah. So I make these specifically from records from childhood. So, just to hear.
You make the sleeves or the actual discs?
Both, yeah.
It looks like it's been cooked.
Yeah, so I guess I can explain some of it. So right now, what we got planned is basically like a record. It's a casting. This might be a casting of the Temptations record. And so all the records that I shared with that big stereo system that I was talking about, she has a very rare illness. She's still with me, but she almost was not when I was a kid. And so she almost died. I remember it was a weird thing. So it was like, there was this like moment we saw a Challenger blow up. That's when I saw it. Like, you know, you see death, but you didn't think about it. And then like shortly after that, my mom, she had to get rushed to the hospital. I spent 3 weeks like moving from like family member to family member's house, like staying. And she was touch and go.
How old were you?
I was only 5. So this was 1986. So yeah, it was a really like traumatic experience. And I mean, we all have like, I call it the proto years where you like, you learn these things, and some of the things you learn are great. So I think I learned a lot about anxiety and stress from that. And so that's something I kind of struggle with. So when I DJ, like I'm not a traditional DJ, like I completely just was working in graduate school, making these 2D things, and I wanted to reach out back into that time of my life as a kid. And I just started like, I don't know, and I don't smoke really, but I just started making the concept of I'm gonna hand paint records. And so each record, again, is a casting of a record. And then they play. So the whole thing about like the DJ requesting stuff, and they are. So they're very physical, and
What's the material?
So it's graphite, and it's various glues. And the way that I saw it, because when I started making these covers, it was just like, you know what? Like, I'm making black, I'm owning black, I'm using carbon, I'm making something physical, and I wanted to see these as being not only black, but at the same time being carbon, so it's representing like, the Bill of Black of Life. So it's, So this is it right here. This is the culmination. So I perform these. I like to play around. Like I said, for me, it's
asking about Gather too. Is that still going to happen?
Yeah, actually, we will be having a show April 21st. Are we still being recorded? Oh no, you can. I just want to I want to say the names of Nick Merrihew, Rebecca Himmelstein, Adam Shanley, and Alex Grimes. They help curate, like we're a curator.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So I want to say that for them.
Repeat it again, because I kind of...
So Nick Merrihew, Alex Grimes, Adam Shanley, and Rebecca Himmelstein. And we were put together by Jordan Martins. Okay. So yeah, it's been like great co-curating and working with them. So
I want to spot to the next one. That's the night.
Yeah.
What time does that happen?
It's gonna be, I think it might be 7 o'clock. It might be 7 to, or 7:30 to 9. Okay. I will send you info. And yeah, we'll have one every month. So yeah.
Any Commodores?
Yeah, all of you guys have got like...
Not in this stage, but others.
Sorry, if you guys want to step in and take a look.
Yeah, please. Like,
you all got like productions and stuff.
So
The personal nostalgia.
see, but like I see that's the thing. Like the Commodores, like the Night Shift, and like a lot of those records. Yeah, sometimes I can get them to like, especially when I first make them. You can still hear them because it's a backwards version of it. So you can still hear some of it, but not enough that it's copywritten. So that's, to me, like that's a cool way of flipping it and like I'm doing, using their stuff. like they're cathartic. Like I still can listen to that stuff and it like makes me feel good. Like I like the idea that I'm using that to make another like language in painting sound, which is what I try to do. Paint sound. Yeah. I mean, you guys, if you want, you can feel free to like move the needle. If you want to put it to another spot, I know we.
I have a trembly hand, so I can't promise that it won't scratch.
No, that's fine. That's what's great about these, because
So you put this over. Wait, which one? You have one over the thing so that it plays, so that you can.
Actually, so I have this one, but these just play like straight up. You can feel and like you can feel like it copies those grooves.
But you put this over the.
I only put it over this one because this record player doesn't have like. If I put it in kind of C.
Okay.
But no, they play. They're good to go. You put that on a regular record player to play. Yeah, please feel free. I don't know if you because with vinyls too, the whole preciousness of like, you can't. Mom's like,
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I say I love these. Is I can take them. Like they're just really like, valuable and disposable, It's like a carbon footprint. It's a lot of things I get to play with.
Yeah, my grandfather, he has probably like 10,000 records. He's a DJ.
Man. Yeah.
So yeah, he started in the 60s with what's the producer again? I forget.
Bells?
Whispers.
Okay. Really? That's cool. That's because
Yeah, you're pretty much before you there. There's like a big house.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna break down.
You want to show the people your
Yeah, absolutely. So, you guys could take a look at that right there. Like I said, all hand casted. So I've gotten a chance to make also some personal art on here. Just like I said, like I try to repurpose a lot of these records, repurpose the surfaces, the sleeves, and yeah. It's cool.
There you go.
So, thank you. So I guess we better. Yeah.
I heard one story about you explaining to I think Joe. Not Joe. I didn't quite hear it. I heard it, but I didn't quite hear it because of the audio. So it'd be cool if I can get you while you're breaking down.
Yeah, sure.
What's the story?
Oh, wait, you mean like the name of the people or?
Just one of the albums. I heard the name of the people. You give me the story behind that.
So, all right, so the story behind like me selecting the records. I grew up, with my mom listening to music, and my mom has a very rare liver disease. I'm showing this one because this specifically is a record that I used to look at, and I got a lot of inspiration from like my art and drawing and stuff like that. But it was these records that my mom and I would play. We would always have like a dance party on Fridays, like just me and her, so not a big dance party. And so she, in 1986, she was diagnosed with this extremely rare liver disease. And I just remember a series of events, remembering how at the same time as a kid, like watching Challenger, like watching that live with my family and being introduced to death. I have to say that's probably the moment that I was introduced to death. And then a little bit later, like my mom going into the hospital, and for about 3 weeks, she was touch and go. They had to develop on the spot new treatment for her. And so I feel like there was kind of a paradigm shift from like 1986 before and now. So yeah, so that's why I make these records kind of going back to that time, paying tribute or just being enamored with time itself and how music itself, thank you, how you can like memories just travel through music, like really really well. Like, I can recall something through a song, and so I kind of shared that again, like with my family. So all the records that I picked like are predating like 1986, and in dedication to my mother, family members that have kind of gone on, and just like Black culture, my culture. That's it.
You are amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I know it's a lot of stuff to carry in.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna get this.